Ruben Amorim is here. Okay, he takes on very soon. Next weekend, his first game as a Manchester United manager is going to be an away game visiting Ipswich. But I mean, with all this, of course, we have to give him some time. He has to check out the players that are going to fit his style of play, players that are going to be easy for him to work with. But again, Josh, I say this: we have Anslot already in the EPL, who's done incredibly well. Anslot has done incredibly well, top of the table, 23 points. We have
Just lost one game.
exactly. Thank you. We have they lost it to Nottingham Forest, right?
Yeah.
Nottingham 1-0. Nottingham is
Yeah.
also doing well. Then we have the man himself who has lost 4 games back to back. I don't know whether it's for the first time because I saw somewhere they said
It
the
is the
same thing.
first time.
This someone said the same thing happened at Bayern.
No,
I tried
no,
to read
no, no.
about it, but
It has
I think it
never.
was 3 games. But yeah, Pep Guardiola losing 4 games back to back. This has never happened. So I speak about Anslot and Pep Guardiola, or I speak about Liverpool and Man City in the same sentence because if you check the table, if you check their cabinet in the last 5 years, they've done way better than any other team in the Premier League. And of course, we have someone who's trying to squeeze himself in, but hasn't won. Talking about Arsenal Arteta. Okay.
Really?
No, I'm just saying he's trying to squeeze himself in. Of course, he has 2 trophies
Which one? Community Shield.
and the FA. Josh, come
He
on.
has one trophy. The Community Shield is not really a trophy, it's a shield.
Well, well, we have Arteta as well who has done. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm
So
just
we wait for
saying
Netflix next season.
we wait for Netflix, rather Netflix next season. We are going to be subscribed, so we hope again it comes back in another season. But Josh, before I go on, Anslot is around, Pep Guardiola is around. On the sides, we have Mikel Arteta, who is also trying to make his way up to the top, although he's been doing poorly. Then we have the fresher, the new boy, 30, the chosen one, 39 years old, the Portuguese Magnifico, joining EPL. You know, it's not the first time he would be taking on a team as the manager, a team that has been doing so poorly, a team that is in a mess, as I already mentioned earlier. I want to see, is there any chance for this man to stop the dominance? We've seen what he can do already in the Champions League. He did very well. It's not the game that you're going to say it was really, really up there because the first half, I'm talking about Sporting Lisbon versus Man City. First half was fair, to be honest. It wasn't really the game for Sporting, but in the second half, they turned up. So, do you see him squeezing himself and pushing United into the back into the top four again? We're only 4 points away.
Bro, we were always going to make top four. As in,
No,
that top
Josh.
four question is not there, but it's quite a mountain for us to climb.
Yeah.
That is becoming title contenders at this stage of the season, with Liverpool so many points away from us. They
Yeah.
are about 4 games and a draw away, 4 wins and a draw away from us. So
Mm.
that makes it a bit very difficult for us to catch up in a
We're
period
actually 5 games
where
away. Yeah. No,
not
no, no,
13
they're not.
points.
No, no, they're 13 points. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, which is 4 games and a draw. But
Correct.
it is quite a mountain to climb given the situation that we are in. Um, the manager has to adapt to the players, and the players have to adapt to him. He has to adapt to the league. It might take some time, but it might not take any time, because I do believe he's going to build on what he has found at the club. And Eric Ten Hag is not a stupid manager. Eric Ten Hag is not a bad manager. There are things that he must have left at the club that shaped the team to be in a better position. And maybe the manager will pick 1 or 2 things from that, and the adaptation period will not be so long. But 13 points to make up at this stage of the season is a bit difficult. But if there's anyone to do the impossible, to make the impossible possible, it is Ruben Amorim, because Ruben Amorim has never been a manager at a place where things were running smoothly. I mean, it's until he came and demanded that things are done a certain way, that things started to be done a certain way. And all these places where he was at, I mean, they went to achieve certain things. He even managed to achieve a domestic trophy at Braga in a very short period of time. So I do believe that he's the right man for the job. This is the job that he needed to get. The job needs him just as much as he needs the job. So I mean, for him to continue his development in his career, he has to actually give 100% of himself to Manchester United, and he's a Manchester United manager, so he will do great. He will do great. I mean, we shall find a way to try and stay for Man City, because Man City and Arsenal and whoever is above us, because I don't think that the players that we do have are bad players. It is the intensity, like I told you earlier, that we must get into our side. You see, most of the time, the intensity is about winning second balls. If like a bad pass is made and the ball is lingering around, they should be United players pouncing in that situation and winning the ball. And guess what? Manuel Ugarte is the perfect player for that,
I'm sorry
because
to
he
laugh.
covers his spaces.
That
Yes.
always comes with funny statements. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, you were saying, but I can't wait. Okay, so yeah, let's put out this. Let's put. He says Ruben Amorim interview drops in an hour. No more two trophies. He's always trolling Ten Hag, man. Let the man be. Yo, but Josh,
I hope you don't get 4 trophies.
I'm looking at the midfield options at Man, and rather the midfield center, the center midfield options at Man United with Casemiro, Ericsson, Kobe, Maino, Ugarte. Uh, I mean, physicality is required, which is a huge concern for any of the partnership, or rather for any of the players mentioned above, if they are to partner. And for some reason, I think in the 3-4-3, Casemiro, I know people are writing him off, but he suits. He might sit in very well with Ugarte, Josh.
Believe you me, the people that you write off in the system, but like I told you, if the manager so believes that this is the right player for the system that I want to play, I wish that player is the one who is selected ahead of any other player. The crowd thinks that he should be getting a nod, because for me, if you look at that midfield, whoever is even if it is Toby Collier, who is better than the players available, the manager that has chosen that he has the right intensity to play for his system, that is the player that should be playing. I am not one who has favorites and I wish this player to be
Well,
playing ahead of this
no,
one.
I'm just
No,
saying I like
I
Casemiro
want
because he plays on the front, on the front foot,
on
and
the front foot.
yeah, and he's also good at protecting spaces. I mean,
Yeah, but he takes a little too much time on the ball. But
that is
that is a
correct.
thing that you can correct out of him, because when you have a team in a 3-4-3 formation that is are really attacking, and they're doing the right things the way they're supposed to do them, then the players in midfield can just mop up.
I
And
know.
Ugarte has the tactical discipline to
Oh
hold
yeah,
his
Ugarte has
position.
that. He's even
Yes.
very good when we're out of, or rather, when I would say he's a good player when whichever team is playing for is out of possession. But I'm
If you
looking at
want to
Ericsson,
enjoy,
Josh.
if you want
Ericsson,
to, just a minute, if you want to enjoy Manuel Ugarte, watch
yeah,
him when he doesn't have the ball. You will enjoy this
that's
player.
what I'm
You
saying.
will
He's very
enjoy
good when they're out of
how he
possession.
floats
And
on the
now this
pitch
affects
with the
players like
play.
Ericsson. Ericsson is not good
No,
at that, Josh.
no, actually,
He's not.
Ericsson I have Eriksen in my team
His
because
you
at
have
the
him.
front,
His
yes,
impact is less, Josh,
yeah,
and I
but
don't think that suits him.
the
The
two tens,
intensity that it requires to win back possession.
yes, the two tens I would play Eriksen and Fernandez or Mason Mount and Fernandez.
Uh, you
But
said
for
Ericsson
the
and Fernandez.
yes, but
How
for the
about Ericsson,
intensity,
Amad Diallo?
no, Fernandez
Sorry,
has to
no, no,
be in
no.
the two.
Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo. I also
Yeah,
think Bruno Fernandes
that
and
ca-
Ganacho on the other side of the left
no
is also a
Ganacho,
good
no
one.
way.
No,
No, Ganacho, no way.
I think he could do well.
Okay, I wouldn't choose Ganacho as the first player, but because he's a very young player, I know that he can do the right things that the manager wants him to do. So he can he can dig deep and tap into that intensity, and then do the right things that the manager wishes him to do. So I don't have a problem with Ganacho playing there, but I think I would prefer to see Fernandez and Mason Mount, because Mason Mount, for the time that we've seen him at United, even when Eric Ten Hag brought him in, and in his mind, he thought that United would be playing with two eights. So the other advanced eight would have been Mason Mount, and Mason Mount would be winning the ball back quickly.